Hello, Nick and Juliana. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's me kind of crammed into the future bathroom area or bathroom renovation or installation works in progress, whatever you want to call it. A little tight in there, but we were able to get in. A little bit of grossness in the beginning of this, but then we kind of get past it and we're good to go. Hang in there for just a second. The lens of the camera just got covered over with yuck, so just cleaning that off real quick. So they cut in this section of ABS, but it looks like it's hard to tell, but it looks like you drop pretty much right into clay. These are clay sections right here, or at least that is. You know, this might be the beginning stages, might be cast iron. Like I said, I apologize. There's again some grossness that'll need to get cleared out. I'll run some water here in a second to just get rid of all that junk, and then we'll be good to go. Hang in there for a minute or two. Any moment now. There we go. So clay sections, typical 4-foot lengths vitrified clay pipe. Pretty standard. This I turned the water off. I just ran it for a little bit in the utility sink, so this will dissipate after a while. One of the downsides is that obviously you're running dirty water through a dirty pipe, so it tends to kind of glaze over the camera lens. This isn't too bad. You've got typical offsets and lips on there. You can see right there that might be some root growth. It's quite possible that they've had this pipe cleaned relatively recently. Hard to tell. Those might be cobwebs. But your offsets, the connection points are fine. That's normal. It's just a characteristic of the way the pipe is. Sometimes the offsets get really aggressive. There's separation, or there's so much of a lip that you can't get your camera to roll over it. But I did not have any problems whatsoever with that. I don't see any indication of any cracking. That being said, keep in mind that this is clay pipe, and there is a tendency for cracks and damage to come at some point. So right at about 91.5, 92 feet, we've met the city connection right there. So all in all, not a bad pipe. You know, I may recommend coming back in a couple of years and looking at the pipe again just to see if you do have any root growth, right? Because if they had cleaned the pipe, you know, a month ago or 6 months ago, that's not going to give you an accurate representation of what's going on, at least root-wise, in the pipe. And you want to just get an idea of how quickly roots, if any, are going to propagate in the pipe. So wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not a fun thing to spend money on, but running another camera through there, and like I said, 24 to 36 months would probably be a solid idea. I'm obviously keeping the camera rolling as I pull back. You're welcome to continue watching the overly exciting return journey. Reach out to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.